Although LED illumination peaks are designed around the most popular fluorophores, using the right filters can make all the difference when it comes to achieving detailed fluorescence images with a high signal-to-noise ratio. However, many standard filters are not optimized for LEDs, and we'll run through a few examples to explain how optimized filters lead to significant improvements in image quality and accurate experimental results when using our systems. These plots show the filter transmission alongside the absorbance and the emission spectra of DAPI and an LED peak from our PE300 Ultra light source. We use the PE300 Ultra SB version as an example of LED peaks here, but these filters can be used with all of our light sources. Comparing the filters, you can see that the new excitation filter now sits over the 365 nanometer peak, allowing greater excitation. Maximum intensity is now available, but overall illumination intensity can be controlled and minimized for sensitive samples. This narrower emission filter also increases specificity, reducing the background, and you can see the results of our optimized filters here. Moving along to GFP, here we have two sets of standard filters. In our first case, we have a lower intensity, and this is due to the excitation filter, which, although it sits over the absorbance peak of GFP, it doesn't sit over the 460 nanometer LED. In our second example, we have a higher intensity, and this is due to the excitation filter, which spans both the LED and the absorbance peak of GFP. However, we also have a slightly higher background, and this is due to the wider emission filter. Now to our optimized filters. These increase available illumination intensity by placing the excitation filter right over the peak of the LED. We've also reduced background by narrowing the emission filter, which cuts off GFP's longer tail. This reduces bleed through, for example, into the TRIPSI channel, and is therefore ideal for multicolour imaging. It also reduces background from autofluorescence. You can see here the images are side by side. It is evident that our optimized filters result in a significant improvement in image quality. It's also worth noting that these were captured with exactly the same setup and exposure, with no contrast adjustments. Moving into the red end of the spectrum with mCherry, here we've used a wider excitation filter to harvest more light from the GYR LED. We have two emission filter options available, and this narrower option has been designed for multi-channel imaging, and it blocks bleed through into other channels at the slight cost of intensity. Our three examples show how optimized filters are a vital ingredient of information-rich images. The new single-band filter sets are available for demo by your local QLED sales representative, and we're already working on multi-band filter sets, so please get in touch to find out more. Thank you for watching our QLED tutorial.